It's your boy Nice, back with another video. It's gonna be a little different today. This is Hood Stories Part 1. Been through a lot of shit, so, got a lot to talk about. I ain't gonna talk about nothing crazy, but, you know what I mean? This story starts out, it's not even really a hood story, but it's on some hood shit though. But it started out on Xbox. Now, for those who don't know, there's niggas that pop shit online, like Facebook, Instagram, and they talk a lot of shit, man. But there's something about people that pop shit on video game platforms like PlayStation and Xbox. They pop the heaviest shit. This is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Niggas on Xbox pop the heaviest shit. So I play Halo and I play it with my son Omar. I met him at a place called Herbalife, where you drink like healthy drinks and stuff like that. And I found out that he smoked bud, so you know what I mean, he was copping his bud off me and shit. And I found out that he played Halo, so ever since I met him, that was really our relationship. You know what I mean? Sometimes we smoke bud together, sometimes, and he would cop off me, and sometimes we would play Halo. So we would play with his mans. His man's name was like DR Player or some shit like that. You know what I mean? He was cool, but this was the dude that was popping heavy shit. So one particular day of him popping shit, I'm telling him like, yo, my nigga, like, I'm from New York, my nigga. Niggas don't really be playing shit like that. Niggas don't be playing around like that, my nigga. He was like, oh, you from New York, but you from Staten Island. It's not like you from Brooklyn or Queens or something. Nigga, Staten Island is pussy. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, Staten Island ain't pussy, my nigga. Like, you talking crazy right now. Like, I lived here my whole life, and I ain't trying to, like, I go crazy for myself. I ain't trying to go crazy for a place or whatever, because it's not where you at, it's who you are. You know what I mean? But he was just popping crazy shit to the point where I had to leave the chat. Like, I just left the chat, and I ain't played with them for like 2 months, my nigga, because this nigga was going crazy. But even after I left the chat, he left me a message. Like, he didn't even just leave it at that, like, oh yeah, I got this nigga to leave the chat. He left me a message like, yeah, nigga, Staten Island's pussy, nigga, fuck you, or some shit like that. I'm like, alright, my nigga. So I was tight. I ain't even gonna lie, I was tight, because I ain't really with all that popping shit. You know what I mean? So 2 months later, I'm chilling with my son Snook. We getting fried. We off the Henny right now. It's like 12 at night. Then I get a text from my son Omar from Herbalife. He like, yo, I need a dime of piff or whatever. So I'm like, I usually sell eighths. And if I ain't got no dimes, I'll just break the dime out the eighth. But I had my son with me, so we was good. So we fried, nigga. I'm tipsy. I ain't even gonna lie. Driving around tipsy and shit. So I pull up to son crib. I ain't seen my son in a minute. So I'm happy to see this nigga, like, you know what I mean? I embraced him and shit, like, yo, what up, my nigga? Where you been at, my nigga? And then I seen somebody else named Angel from Herbalife. I mean, he caught bud from time to time. I guess he don't really smoke like that, but he was with this nigga Omar. And I seen some other nigga, some nondescript nigga. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? So I was like, I asked Omar, like, yo, don't tell me that's that nigga from Xbox, my nigga. This nigga Omar was like, yeah, yo, I told you I was gonna bring him out here. Yo, my nigga, I popped the trunk, my nigga, and I used to ride around with like a little deuce, like some little fucking gun. Old shit, like some real old shit too. So I popped the trunk and I got my shit and I walked up to son like, yo, my nigga. Mind you, I'm tipsy though, like. I'm like, yo, my nigga, yo, Staten Island pussy, my nigga. So son is smiling from ear to ear. And like he see the fucking shit in my hand. And I'm not even confused. That shit just got me more tight. Like, yo, this nigga really think Staten Island is soft? Like, I got my shit right in my hand. You think it's that soft? Like, so I asked him again, my nigga, like, yo, my nigga, you think Staten Island's pussy, my nigga? So he's still smiling. So I just bang this nigga on the top of, just bang this nigga on the top of his forehead. I gun buggered this nigga. I don't want to say bang, cause I ain't banging nigga. But I gun buggered this nigga on the top of his forehead, like, nigga started leaking and shit. Then everybody looking like, oh, yo. So I just hopped back in the V. But when I hit him, the clip fell out. Like I told you, like the gun was like an old little shit, but it worked, but it was old. So I just picked the clip up, hopped back in the V, and I just drove off. My son Snook looking at me like, yo, what the fuck just happened, my nigga? I just told him like, yo, my nigga, this nigga said Staten Island was pussy, my nigga. This nigga from Xbox. This nigga fucking Snook was like, yo, you bugged the fuck out, my nigga. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's one of the hood stories. It's a funny story, but I mean, you learn a lot from that shit, man. I learned a lot from that shit. Like, if I wasn't drunk, I probably would have never gun butted him. So, what I learned from that situation is don't drink and drive, and don't wild out on niggas because they talking shit. If they online talking shit, that's their domain. They not niggas from the hood, man. But like I said, niggas from Xbox be popping heavy shit, man. And I'm pretty sure he learned the lesson too, man. Stop popping shit to niggas because anywhere online, or because you don't know if you'll see that person one day. And he did. And he learned another lesson that Staten Island's not pussy, my nigga. So, this is Hood Stories Part 1. Hopefully, y'all like the story. And holla at me, my nigga.